as well, as I do with everything else I get involved with. But as we all know, in 2020, that's when the pandemic hit. That's when I wasn't able to utilize that platform and maximize it, which is why that opened up that opportunity for me to try again, keep building on that platform, really keep trying to make a positive impact around the world. And you know, as they say, experience is always one of your best tricks, one of the things that you really have and that you can't take away. So through those experiences and everything that I've learned from my first pageant, I can take that to the Miss Universe competition and really learn how to balance my effort, balance my energy, and hopefully it shines through after the whole competition. I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, much older. It's 4 years apart. I've grown so much, and the lessons have truly made me a better person. So I just hope to make everyone proud.
Good to hear, no? You will be flying in a few days. So, is there anything missing pack that you want to share with me when you fly, or you're prepared?
Well, yes, I am leaving in a few days. I leave on October 31st, specifically. And I must say, personally, I am prepared. In my core, my mind, my body, it is prepared. But of course, syempre may mga last minute preparations pa na kailangan gawin. If anything, the only thing that I have to do is to make sure that everything that I fitted gets into my luggage properly. So yun lang naman. Dapat walang may iwan dito sa Pilipinas kasi medyo malayo nga po ang El Salvador.
Ilang maleta daw yung dala mo?
I'm not sure, pero I have 8 luggages on standby. So around, sana talaga less, but I have 8 luggages on standby naman.
Okay, last question. Kasi recently, the Philippines has not won as much, no, when it comes to the pageantry. Does that add pressure on your end?
Well, I always say that pressure is inevitable, but I am blessed with such strong parents that taught me how to be graceful under pressure. Because whether if there was an unplacement in the past or not, you know, there will always be pressure in every direction. So it's just a matter of how you handle it. Of course, when you're in a beauty pageant, there are so many factors that you have to consider, from the judging to the off-stage performance to your performance on stage as well. But again, everything happens for a reason. It either is a lesson or a blessing. But everything in life is your destiny. It's what's meant for you. And hopefully what's meant for me is the 5th crown for all of us, rather.
Thank you and
Thank
good luck.
you, thank you.
Thank you so much. So more logistical than it is intrapersonal rather. So I'm really glad to hear that you're prepared. Your mind, body, soul, physique is prepared. Let's have more questions from MJ De Leon from Glitz.
Hello, good afternoon. My first question is, we want to see like what are you thinking right now? What's in the mind of a woman who's about to compete in pageantry's biggest stage in 3 weeks?
Well, I can only speak for my own mind and what goes into my thought process and my preparation. And I am somebody that really wanted to take charge in every aspect of my competition, from the smallest little detail to the biggest requirement. So what's running in my head right now is again to make sure that I am 200% prepared when I arrive in El Salvador. But you know, there is a few things that still have to be done. So there's usually a checklist in my head as somebody that is, you know, I kind of have OCD in a sense that I just want everything in its place ready when I fly. Of course, it's no joke to represent a pageant powerhouse country such as the Philippines. And with the recent events, of course, I just want to make sure that we all come out with so much pride for our country, because I am flying alone, but I'm representing a country that we love. So those are the things that usually go in my head. Again, I really don't want to forget anything here in the Philippines. And yeah.
Okay, nice to know. Earlier, Ms. Shamsi said that you're in control, that you know what you want. So briefly describe to us, how did the process of choosing your competition gown, for example, your national costume, go, or when? And then, ano yung may expect ng pinaka-passionate pageant fans in your outfits?
Well, I'm very grateful that the Miss Universe Philippines organization did give me the creative freedom to really execute what I had envisioned for my journey. As you all know, or you may or may not know, I am such a creative at heart. Since I was a child, I've always had artistic vision on how I want a story to be told. So, in terms of every aspect, of course, that it involves the requirements, the videos that you saw earlier, my wardrobe, and alam ko, inaabangan nyo lahat yung national costume ko and my final gown. You know, I am very grateful and I'm very blessed to be working with some of the best minds and creatives in the Philippines. Nakita niyo naman yung creation ni Mark Baumgartner sa akin during the MUPH finals. Amazing, timeless, and iconic piece. At least for me, and I hope a lot of people resonate with that as well. And the whole collaboration always starts with the sketchboard, the drawing board, and how to bring that to life. So just kudos talaga to the creative mind of Mark Baumgartner and his team. They've been truly exquisite with the detailing, with just the execution. For those that don't know, just to fit one gown, it takes 1 hour because pinaplakada talaga nila sa katawan ko. And truly, it was such a collaboration, but I really have to give them kudos to that. I'm so excited for all of you to see it. I cannot express that enough. It truly is a one-of-a-kind gown for both prelims and finals. I don't think I can say more without spoiling too much, but all I can say is something that really symbolizes our culture, our heritage, and us Filipinos as a whole.
If you could tease us just a little bit, how would you describe your national costume in one word? Teaser lang.
Parang one word can give it away.
Oh, okay.
The Philippines.
Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. Okay, one last question. The Miss Universe pageant has really, nag-iba talaga siya. From being just glamour, now it's more advocacy-centric. What are your thoughts on that? And what are your adjustments na makasabay dun sa klaseng competition?
Well, actually, that very adjustment, which is more focused on the advocacies, is what prompted me and inspired me to try again. It was such an amazing feeling to already win first runner-up next to Celeste Cortesi. But when I acknowledged and I saw that Miss Universe is making this transition to empower everybody, to promote inclusivity, to give emphasis on how we can utilize the Miss Universe platform into your own separate advocacies as well. It really was a full circle moment for me. As you all know, I joined my first pageant because of that aspect of advocacy. And I've always brought with me in my mind and my heart, my soul, my 2 siblings on the autism spectrum, which in turn has created a lifelong advocacy in me. So the fact that I can once again bring them proudly onto the global stage and advocate for them, champion for those that don't have a voice, that really is, you know, the thing that inspires me the most. And, you know, it's so easy. It's so easy to come there with just simple vanity, you want to be noticed. But when you have a core, when you have a true purpose beyond the physique, beyond your beauty, then it really gives your journey a lot more meaning. Thank you.
We're excited. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Wonderfully said. Thank you so much for your questions, MJ. Next up, we have Jimpy Alarcon from Freebie Manila.
The world is progressing. And the more that we break those barriers, the more that we stay true to our authentic self, our uniqueness, and celebrate that, then the more that other people will follow suit also. We've lived in a world where people are judged because they don't represent what they feel is perfect, but everyone should be celebrated. And I hope with a mere gesture of cutting my hair, with staying true to my identity, I hope that sends a positive message to not just to myself, but to everyone around me.
And
She is brave, definitely fearless, but obviously very kind and friendly as well. I mean, staying true to being who we are. Filipinos are always hospitable, but I will be coming there ready, empowered, full of love and gratitude, and I hope to be the best representative of the Philippines for this year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Since I was young, she was already molding me. to have the proper mindset. And when I say molding me, it's not just about the rampa. She never forced me to get into pageant. She never forced me to get into show business. But as a young girl, I saw how she used her platform to really give back, to really walk the talk, really use her voice, because I mean we all know that she is very iconic. She uses that influence to instill positive change, which is amazing. That's why I was really involved with charities at such a young age. And grabe, but just to answer your question, super stage mom, super loving, super supportive, and I know whatever happens, she'll be proud of me.
Thank you.
Thank you.